Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to you here today. My name is Vivek Agarwal, and I'm the founder and CEO of Liquid, which is a learning technology company based out of Noida, near New Delhi, India. We leverage cutting-edge technology consisting of video, analytics, data, and cloud to provide cutting-edge learning solutions to our customers across enterprises, consumers, education institutions, and governments. Our main focus is in English language learning, and that's the topic of our conversation here today. I'm happy to present to you our experience of training more than 500,000 learners across India and across a wide variety of age group as well as demographics in the past few years. Before I begin, let me give you an overview of the product, EnglishEdge, which is the brand under which we sell our English learning solutions. A key element of our product is the assisted learning approach, which means that we focus on empowering the trainer using our methodology so that they're able to deliver a more effective learning experience to the learners. We provide customized solutions across schools, colleges, corporates, engineering and management institutions, and we deliver our products across tablets, mobiles, internet, and PCs. Our customers include right from IITs to a government school in an eastern state of Orissa. Before I get into our solution, I want to give a quick overview of the states of English in India. About 15% of the population has a knowledge of English, which is actually a lot lower than a lot of people outside India expect it to be. A number of native type learners or native ability learners is far lower. However, English is a language of huge social and professional aspiration in this country. Professionally, it's very clear it's a language of business. If from North India, I go down to South Indian city of Chennai, the only way I can do business is in English. There are reports suggesting that people with good knowledge of English also earn more. However, there's a social dimension to it. I once met a young mother who was doing an English language program because she was embarrassed that her son was embarrassed that she could not talk to his teachers in English. So there is a massive hidden, deep felt demand for proficiency in English. But it's a complex country and it's not easy to deliver solutions. The population is very large and not very economically as well off as some of the developed countries. The dialects and the languages are manifold. The dialects can sometimes change within a range of a few kilometers as you travel across the country, and it's impossible to provide solutions, same solution across the country. You have to customize a solution for the various constituencies in the country. In terms of learner profile, we've target learners that are typically between 6 years to 25 to 30 years of age. We target learners having some basic proficiency in language. They know the basic alphabet, they know a basic vocabulary, rat, cat, mat, but they're not able to converse simple sentences. So a typical learner, especially an adult learner, if you asked what he did for the weekend, he might say movie or I go movie. But he's not able to say I went for a movie with my friends. And we take these learners and we provide them through our methodology a huge amount of input so that they're able to function better first in relatively simple situations and then taking them on to more sophisticated professional and social situations. This gives them a lot of confidence and they're able to perform much better both professionally as well as socially. Since all our programs are technology driven, it's important to understand the technology environment in which we operate. India, while the internet and the PC population is growing very fast, but the absolute numbers are still very low. The community form of access of PC continues to be the main form of access. So people access their PCs mostly in their schools, colleges, or institutes, but not at home. In terms of internet, the penetration of internet is again growing quite fast. We're expecting about 300 million learners by next year, but the reliability and the bandwidth are still a challenge. So we work in an environment which actually we call sometimes connected. So we can't take dedicated, good quality bandwidth for granted even in the main cities. And therefore, the way we work is we let people download our stuff onto their PCs or mobiles or whatever it is, and we sync up the data on usage, on tracking, on assessments to give them a very extensive feedback. So based on these experiences, we've devised a solution, and some of it I already talked about, but solution has three components. One is a trainer empowerment. Second is appropriate technology. Third is extensive tracking and feedback. I think that's the critical backbone of our solution. And I'll go into each of these in a little more detail. The trainer empowerment piece is achieved through providing a set of tools to the trainer. And these tools consist of a multimedia software, a guide, a trainer guide, which the trainer can use to deliver the lessons better, and an access to very deep analytics. And I'll talk a little more about that later. On the other hand, students have an opportunity to practice outside the class on a media that they have available. So if they have PCs, they can practice on a PC. If they have mobile, they can practice on a mobile or on a CD or whatever it is. The detailed feedback that I talked about is a core to our methodology. We have our platform which tracks very deep and very extensive data on the learning and tracking process. So each page that a trainer or learner flips over or goes forward from is tracked on our servers. We are able to provide very detailed feedback on what learners are doing right, what they need to do, what trainers are doing right, what they need to do. And this has allowed us to leverage the data to provide a hugely effective learning and training experience for our users. Another innovation that I want to talk about is what we call a portable language lab, which is essentially a trolley which holds a set of tablets. The teacher comes to the class, hands out a tablet to each of the students, and a software sits and she has a tablet for herself, and she is able to control the student PCs using her software. The tablets in the hands of the students serves like a multimedia workbook, and students are able to practice individually. So for example, they're able to speak so much more as opposed to a class which doesn't have tablets. The trolley, of course, has several other advantages. It's a complete lab that just sits in a corner of a room. It is central charging, so you don't need 30 or 40 charging points to charge all the tablets. And more importantly, the tablets, as opposed to PCs, in an environment in this country where power situation is quite bad. So schools are able to charge the tablets at night, and it's available for use by the teacher and students throughout the day, thus further impacting the learning experience. And we've done extensive tracking of the outcomes we are able to achieve, and I'm very happy to say that it's worked for us very, very well. We typically do evaluation at two levels of the Kirkpatrick model. The first level is, do the learners like what they're doing? Second level is, are they learning from it? And both these levels we found very, very good feedback and very, very good achievement. Whatever research we've done, we found that learners are enjoying it. And I think there are two reasons for that. One is the multimedia software engages them. And second is the teachers are more motivated because their life has become easier. So with this combination of very deep consumer understanding and understanding of the environment, we've leveraged a cutting-edge technology to provide very customized solutions to different segments, and we believe we've achieved wonderful results. Thank you very much.